Hello everyone, new background unlocked period. I'm finally at home. I'm on break right now. I'm sick as hell. You can probably tell. I literally cannot, I literally cannot. I feel ill, gross, nasty. The amount of tissues I've been through. I broke a record for sure. I definitely broke a record. I'm going through it. So yeah, if you see a lot of cuts in this video, I'm probably hacking, dying, literally dying. So yeah, I just wanted to give you a fair little warning at the beginning of this. How did I get into The Sims, you may be asking? You weren't thinking that, but I'm going to tell you anyway. My friend put me on in middle school, I think 7th grade, so it was 2017 or some shit, and I was just a fan, instantly a fan. I was in love, I was obsessed. I probably saw some clips of it somewhere and asked my friends if they played it, and then one of my friends was like, yeah, you totally should. And so I did that. I did just that. I did play it. I did. So yeah, I became an official simmer and I played for hours every day on my mom's old red work computer. That system was so old, but it worked. It was slow. It took me 30 minutes just to get on the game. But we got there and I had so much fun. It was such a time. A time was had. Literally no one would see me. I already don't leave my room a lot. I don't go outside. It's bad. I do not like going outside. But when I was playing The Sims, oh, you really wouldn't catch me. You wouldn't see me anywhere. You would honestly forget I would exist. My family wouldn't see me. I would come down for dinner, lunch, a snack, and that's it. Other than that, you would not catch me. It's kind of crazy. I was not socializing with anyone. I literally remember during summer break, I was watching Young and Hungry in the background while playing this game until 5 a.m. every day. All the days ended up blending together because of that. Bad. It's terrible. So I'm going to be ranking all the packs today, and I didn't have a lot, so don't judge me. Wasn't a rich kid. Sorry. I didn't have it like that. These were usually just Christmas gifts or birthday gifts or old chore money I had. So I did what I could. The Sims is expensive, okay? I try my absolute best. So let me explain the tiers for you real quick. I'm going to put the rankings up. I'm going to explain it for you real quick. So the top tier is Blessed by God herself, and that should be pretty self-explanatory because, as Ariana said, God is a woman, and if you're blessed by God herself, then you are just God tier. A1, no one's topping you, no one's touching you, you're the perfect game, you are beautiful. Wouldn't change a thing. Literally, and that's rare for me to like something that much where I wouldn't change a thing, but of course I could change a little bit of something. I'm a picky bitch, but for what it was, great. Next is Live, Laugh, Love because I was living, I was laughing, and I was indeed loving the game. But it just wasn't, there was just a little bit of something missing, you know what I mean? I couldn't imagine my game without them, but they also don't hit as hard. Almost nothing completely satisfies me, so you were close, and I'll still give you your tens for that. You did your absolute best, babe, and I still applaud, finger snaps for you. Next we have She Tried It because she's giving but not nearly enough. You could have done better than that. You did okay. It's just average, it's just mid, and who wants to pay money for something that's mid, right? Right. They had a little something, but they just didn't take it all the way. They weren't taking me there, and that is where I needed to go. But, even though there were some things I just didn't really like or didn't really care for, there were still some highlights. So you're not the worst. You're not the worst on the team. Congratulations. Next up is Side Eye because I'm giving Gregory from Abbott Elementary because, what's going on here? What was the vision? I feel played a little bit. And you did that for what? Why did you drop this? It's either giving unfinished or just kind of lame and unimaginative. You just could have given a little more effort, a little more oomph. She needed a little more, see you next Tuesday if you know what I mean. But of course, there is something I liked about it. Just a little something that made it worth my time, worthwhile, worth the coin. So it's not like I'm demanding a refund or anything. And then last but not least, well, actually it is because you don't want to be here. You absolutely do not want to be here. Playing in my face. Yeah, garbage, terrible experience. Why would you do this to me? What did I do to deserve this? Absolutely nothing. So why did it happen to me? I don't know. Terrible business moves, terrible business practices. You should be sued. Robbery. Horrible, nasty, disgusting. How? How could you do this to me? How could you do this to me? I feel betrayed. It should be illegal. I'll explain more about that later. We'll get into her because something is going there. And you might think, oh, you're just being dramatic. No. Oh, you're just being petty. No. No, no. Base game players, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I can't even imagine the Xbox players, with no mods for, the Create a Sim stuff. Like, I genuinely just couldn't. Like, I thought I would be one of those people that were like, well, I was one of those people where I was like, I'll never use mods. Boo, mods, boo. But, like, they do add a lot. They actually do add quite a bit. It's kind of astounding, actually. So, yeah, I'm not gonna complain too much. I am, because I'm glad I didn't buy all that I wanted. I'm glad I couldn't afford it because we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm jumping ahead of myself. Okay, let's just get into this first game I had. Okay, let's just get into this first pack. Okay, the first one I ever got was City Living, and this expansion pack is so goated. I'm so sorry. I know a lot of people don't like it, but like the apartments really turned my game up. Those were so much fun. I loved the apartments. This pack truly enhanced my game. I just couldn't imagine not having it after I got it. Like, whoa. You could do so much. There was so much to do, so much to explore. The districts in the city were so cool and so unique. The game was so vibrant and cultural and colorful with this pack. Oh my god, it was brilliant. So good. Whoever came up with that, eight down. Bad. The festivals were so amazing as well, and they never got old. Like, some of those pop-ups I've seen for like other packs look so annoying, but I loved going to those festivals. It gave my sim something so fun to do. I don't really remember the new careers, but I remember liking them. So yeah, I'll give you that too. I'll give you that. Also, like the clothes and hair, even though I started doing CC around this time, it was also so good. It was cute. Like, it was so cultural. It was adorable. The hairstyles, I remember really loving those. Like the creative Sim stuff, the team, whoever did that, yeah, you guys did your big one with that. You did. In my opinion, this pack can't be topped. Like San Myshuno, yeah. Yeah, I want to live there for real. Like, if that was a city, I'm like, let's go. Like, I'm there. I'm gonna work my way up to a penthouse, you know what I mean? I liked all the spots they had, all the new additions, so yeah. So call me crazy, but I think some of y'all are just haters. So City Living is going and blessed by God herself. That's where she belongs, absolutely. No one's changing my mind. That was the best expansion pack. I don't know too much about these new ones, but nobody's stopping her. I don't care what y'all have to say. I don't care. Like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't. So the next pack I got was a toddler stuff pack, pretty sure. I loved this. I thought the clothes were so adorable. Like the little fox outfit, doesn't that come in this? Or am I tripping? There were some cute outfits. I think it was a B one too. Like, they were just so cute. My toddlers, I love the toddlers in the game. I was doing the 100 baby challenge at one point, so I mean, obviously, you're gonna have a lot of toddlers at the same time, and I wanted them to look cute. And I didn't even really get too much CC for the toddlers after I got this pack because it was just cute. Like, all the stuff that was in it was adorable. It wasn't a lot, but I liked what we had. The play sets were also giving. Like, oh my god, I loved the ball pit, the slides. All that was so much fun. They were expensive. You needed the backyard space for a lot of that, but it just added a lot. It gave the toddlers something to do. It made them way more fun to play with and have. I also forgot about this until I looked it up, like what this pack included, but I forgot there were play dates. I didn't really utilize that a lot because again, I was doing like a 100 baby challenge and we just don't have time for all that, but play dates are so genius. I wish I did more of those. I really did. Everything was so good for a stuff pack. So, she's in blessed by God herself. Sorry. Argue with the wall. Okay, so the next pack I got was backyard and okay. I feel like you really could have turned it up here. Like, how was the toddler stuff giving more for the backyard than the backyard pack was for a backyard? Like, it's just not adding up. It's just not making sense to me. The only good part about it was the little water slide thing they had in the back. That was it. I actually had one of those. Cut me up so bad. Oh my god, the blades of grass just really did a number on me. Didn't even realize it till hours later. But anyways, back to the game. Yeah, it's only a stuff pack, but the stuff wasn't very useful. Like, I'm not trying to decorate tables and chairs in the backyard. Like, I want fun stuff for my Sims to do in the backyard, and the backyard pack just didn't have that. It just did not have it. Like, what was the point? Like, who needs a million new chairs? Not me. So yeah, she's going in side eye because I was side eyeing that. Like, I should have looked up the details before, but I saw everyone in their gameplays online having these slides, and I was like, I want that. That looks like so much fun for the whole family. Like, the whole family could get on it. But yeah, that's all I really used from the pack. I don't really remember what else was in there, just the slide. So, side eye. Because I did use it. Everybody had it for sure. Okay, the next pack I had was Get Famous. And honestly, let's be honest with ourselves. The acting career was the best part of that game. The game's kind of a mess though. It was so interesting. That's the best word I have. I feel like D'Angelo at the beginning of his videos where he's like, the one word I have to describe this is, and mine for this pack is interesting. And that's really it, because I'm not gonna say it was terrible. I had a good time with it, but the acting career was the only big, like, draw. And that's not even what I got it for. I wanted to be like a little influencer on there or a singer, but like, those careers are so lame. Like, the influencer doesn't really do anything. You just have all these cameras and stuff in your house, which is real, I guess. But like, influencers also do more stuff. Like, I wish they would have had, you know how these influencers have like brand trips or whatever? I wish they could have done more fun stuff like that. And that it wasn't just one career that you were sent to. Like, don't get me wrong, the acting was fun, but it was kind of boring at the same time because you just have to do all these little tasks and like go to your like X spot, and the dress up part was fun. But yeah, I mean, it was just the decor. It was nice and classy. Some of that new stuff for like the rich upper echelon elite. That stuff was cute, like with the gold and the white couches. I'll give you that. The decor was cute. Those beds, those weird beds, those were cool. Those pods, that was freaky. That I like that. Those were fun. The clothes weren't giving at all though. I don't think I liked much of the clothes that were featured, which is crazy because you're supposed to look like an influencer or a celebrity. That should have been the best pack for clothes. How y'all gonna let all these other packs outdo you? That's crazy. Like, y'all should have really turned it up here and you weren't turning it out at all. Being a celebrity and having to worry about like fame points and your reputation was honestly kind of cool too. Like, I did like that. Like, sometimes you would see people kind of like parade around you and you can sign autographs and stuff. Like, that's nice. I do like that, Sims. Del Sol Valley as a whole though looked so empty and bland. Like, how? 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 Like, how is that possible? Like, the community should have looked so good. So good. I feel like this game was just missing a little something. Like, it was just a little empty. There weren't enough celebrities. Like, it was just the same few base game people. Like, there were no random Sims that were celebrities. It just wasn't enough. Like, I shouldn't have to make everyone in town a celebrity or like hack their game and make everyone famous or whatever. And there also weren't enough things just for celebrities except that one place where you could like set the star to be like a 5-star lounge or a 4-star lounge, and nobody even went in there. Like, nobody went in there. I had to force people to go in there. Like, the game really could have used more celebrities. It really could have. Or just influencers. I like the idea of this game. Like, this was one of the first, like, expansion packs that came out when I finally became, like, a simmer. But it just kind of feels half-assed. Like, this could have really turned this game up. But it just kind of fell flat for me, and that's unfortunate. So, I have to put her in. She tried it because she did. They did try it. They did try something here. They tried to make celebrities a part of this game. They tried to do like fun little acting careers and all that, but you could have done a lot more. You needed some more seasoning with this one. I don't really know how else to explain it, but it just needed a little more kick. It needed a little more sweetness to it, if you will. Next, we move on to bowling. Bowling was so much fun. I love how they put bowling in this game. Thank God. Thank God. It was so tea. It was so good. The bowling alleys all looked super cute. The whole neon lights of it all. You can make it like blackout in there. Like, yes. Well, yes. I see what you did. That looks so good. It looked like a real bowling alley. Like, I was jealous. I was like, damn, I wish I was bowling right now. And that's what I'm looking for. That's what I want. I want to be jealous of my Sims. I want to be jealous of my Sims. I wish that was my life? That's how you know you made a good game pack or a good stuff pack or expansion pack or whatever. It was such a nice place for like dates or just to hang out with your friends and bring everybody along. All the animations were so good when they dropped the ball, when they got a strike. I love how the boards in the game changed too. Like, it told you how many pens they knocked down. The attention to detail. So you guys eat when you want to. Like, that's the crazy part. Like, you could do this 24/7, but you're so selective. I don't like that. But this one, hey, the one I spent my money on, I did appreciate that you guys turned it out for this one. I do. Absolutely adored the vibes. And it was a great addition to the gameplay. I feel like it could have been base game, but hey, I get it. I get it. I love the clothes, the bowling outfits, the fact that there were bowling teams, such a slay. So, yeah, great job. Seriously. I'm putting her in Live, Laugh, Love because it's not like it really expanded my game too much. It is just a game pack, but I am glad I have it. There were a few things I wish could have been tweaked, or a few more things that they could have added, like a little arcade. You know how some bowling alleys have like arcades and stuff? Or maybe like a slushy stand and like hot dog stand and a place to get food in these bowling alleys, other than just like a bar. But that's just nitpicking. And I had a good time with it. So I'm putting her in Live Laugh Love because I lived, I laughed, and I loved the bowling alleys. Good job. Now let's get into the dine out game packs. The dinner dates that I went on. Ah, yes. Yes, they were so tea. There was always so much that went down. Either they realized they absolutely hate each other, somebody died, we were seeing people arguing in the background. Like, it was brilliant. These dinner dates were so good. I love the dine out pack. I really do. The interactions, the menus, the look of the restaurants, the function of the restaurants, like the fact that you could be a restaurant owner. Oh my god, like this feels like an expansion pack. It really does. You could either just go or you could be the owner. Like, oh my god, I did both. So good, so fun, no regrets. Enjoyed every second of it. I really did. I literally felt like Tiana. Like, I am Princess Tiana. Princess Tiana is me. Like, yes, no notes. I mean, she's blessed by God herself. So, I mean, you can't really change anything other than it being a little glitchy. No notes. So, yes, you deserve the top spot. After this, we have cats and dogs. You know what I said about how they half-ass shit sometimes? Yeah, this is very much so that. This could have been A1. It really could have been star-studded, brilliant, gemstone down to the gods. But you did not go there. You didn't take me there. And honestly, it might be my fault because I don't really care about being a veterinarian, and that was a part of this game. I mean, it was kind of fun. It was kind of fun being able to go to the vet as well. Like when your dog got sick. I didn't play with the cats. I'm sorry. I have a dog. I didn't play with the cats. The dogs are more fun. I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me. I'm sorry. Dogs are just more fun. Okay. So like when I took my dog to the vet, that was cute, that was fun, that was a nice interaction, but I just didn't really care about being a veterinarian. So maybe I shouldn't have gotten this pack. But I also feel like the cats and the dogs could have done much more. Like why can't you be the dog? Why can't you cause mischief? Like why can't you start some stuff? Why can't you get into things? I would have loved to be in control of the pets. I really do. I like how you could customize them literally however you want and that they looked pretty realistic. But come on, like I want to be the dog. Let me be the dog. Like I want to run like a dog gang. They should have let me do that. I wanted to take over the household. I wanted to run that house like my dog runs my house. Like she's in charge. I wanted to do that. I wanted to cause all the stuff that she causes, me and my family, all the stress, all the stuff that she gets into. Yeah, I wanted to do that. Cause why not? Who wouldn't want to be a dog for a day? Like there's movies about that for a reason. Like it's fun. You robbed us of that. Why? I heard that. Couldn't you do that in like Sims 3? I heard that you could do that if I'm remembering correctly. Why would you take that away? Don't be lazy. Like, don't be lazy, girl. I think the world was pretty cute. I liked how there was like a dock and there was also like stray cats and like stray dogs you could adopt. I'm trying to remember. It was like a long time ago. Or you could like ask the adoption agency to like come to your house and they would like have like 10 million cats and dogs running around. You could just like pick one and play with some. And some were like really, really mean. And some were just adorable and nice. That was fun. That was cute. And they already came with like a name or whatever. Yeah, I do like that. That was a nice little game function that they added. Pets in an expansion pack is just kind of bound to be empty though. Like that could have been a game pack when you really think about it. Like when you really think about it, pets could have been a game pack. Yeah, I wouldn't buy this again if I had the option to. So I don't think it was worth $40. So it could have been, but it wasn't. So she tried it. That's where you're going. You're going in, she tried it because the game tried to do something fun here. EA tried to really do something. They thought they had something, but they could have done a little bit more. She tried something and she tried it, but it is not what I wanted. And that is just the facts of life. And honestly, this was the last pack I bought. Like I told y'all, like I'm not rich, okay, but this video is clearly not over. We're not done because I have more things I want to say. And let's get into it because you see this here at the bottom. It is there for a reason. Like I didn't just put that there just for fun and games, shits and giggles. No, it's there for a reason. So let me spill real quick. Come here. Come here. I'm like that one TikToker. Come here. Closer. But I'm not doing the zooms. I'm not doing the Zooms, but you know who I'm talking about, right? The guy with the glasses. You get it. You get it. I'm him. You get it. So I stopped playing this game really in 2022. So I had like a 5 year run. 5 years. 5 years. You know how many hours that is of gameplay? Yeah, 5 year run. I'm putting EA in the bottom tier, very, very bottom, bottom of the barrel, because of what they did. And no, it's not because the base game cost $40 when I got it. Now it's free, but it wasn't always free. So that's an extra $40 just for the original game, and I already didn't have money like that. So yeah, but that's not why I put it there. Let me explain. Let me get into it. Okay, so basically, apparently after taking a break from the game for like 2 years because college, other requirements, like I used to have a job, you know, I just needed a break. I just needed a break. Commitments, all that other stuff. EA took everything away from me. Everything. Everything, all those, everything, all the hours that I had, all my Sims, all my storage, all the packs I had, gone. They're gone. Like I never had them in the first place. Yeah, yeah. There's evidence that I purchased them, but they are no longer on the original computer or when I transferred everything over to like my new computer, the one that I use for school and college. Yeah, it's just all gone. All my hard work, all my loves, all my gameplays, all my everything, all the things I built, all the things I had in my gallery disappeared, vanished into thin air. All my challenges, all my babies, all my loves, the ones I raised, all my characters. I was gonna come back to y'all someday. I really was. I really was. I didn't forget y'all. I'll never forget. I got back on the game in 2023 because I missed it and I started seeing shit at like my YouTube homepage again and I was like, oh my god, I missed The Sims. That's when they switched from using Origin to just using like EA. And because I didn't log on, I guess, and didn't transfer my stuff, they just decided, you know what, let's just delete your account. So they deleted my account, they deleted everything, and I think that's kind of crazy. I don't think that should be possible because I bought the packs. Like, I own them, but I guess you can't own digital games. Like I tried to get that shit back and they were just like, yeah, your account got deleted, sorry. You could have sent me an email. They didn't send me any emails about the transfer. Like I would have transferred my shit. They didn't send any emails, so how was I supposed to have known? I'm just thinking about the people that still don't know. Like, oh my god, like if you haven't played The Sims in like 4 years, no. If you haven't played The Sims in like 2 years, sweetie, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Like if you have not logged on, if you still have Origin on your computer, you don't actually. Because I think they just got rid of it entirely. But like, you know what I mean? Like, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but I gotta be the one to break it to you. Like, your shit is gone too, and there's nothing they can do about it. Absolutely nothing. And that pains me. It does. I started playing it again, but like, the mods just aren't enough. Like, no Sam I should know. No bowling. It's just not the same. Like, it's just not the same. I can't. I can't. I can't. Not when I know what I'm missing. It's just really. Ugh, it makes me sick. It makes me so sick. EA, how is it possible? How can you do that? How can you literally do that? Just get rid of everything? Wow. Even when we sent like the game codes I had, they were like, yeah, sorry. Like, we see that you purchased these. We know you own them, but like, it's just gone. It's on a deleted account. There's nothing they could do, or they just didn't want to like revive it. Like, wow. Wow. So honestly, that game was taking up a lot of space on my school computer for nothing, really, because I'll play it every now and then. It's just to remember what I'm missing or just to like dress up Sims or just make Sims that look like me. Like that might sound narcissistic, but no, I just think it's fun. Like I just think making myself like who doesn't want to make themselves in the Sims? Like you're lying if you haven't done that too. Like come on now. Come on. This is just so ridiculous. So like I'm still pissed the more I think about it. I had hundreds of hours of gameplay. Hundreds. Ugh. Even though like I wasted my time and like so much source of my happiness is gone, like I'm glad I played it, like I'm glad I had the opportunity to even get stuff and enjoy it. It was a fun experience. Like The Sims just one of a kind game. Ugh. My main source of escapism though is gone. Well, I still have a source of escapism. It's writing now. And honestly, I kind of contribute this game to why I like writing scripts so much. Like hear me out. This might sound crazy, but like It's a whole new universe with characters, a cast of characters that you make, and you can have them do whatever you want and make them look like however you want, giving them all their traits and all these other attributes and aspirations and such. Like that's fun. It's kind of like a script, but like you're making them act it out, you know? Yeah. What other game is a real simulation game like that? Like sometimes I randomize these sims and just added them in my game, and sometimes I like hand picked them from the gallery, or I just made them myself, and I just feel so attached to them. Like those are my babies, and I feel the same way about the characters I made in my script. And a lot of the like character names I used in my script I had Sims for them. So it's kind of crazy because I came up with one of the stories in my script when I was in 7th grade, and that's when I got the Sims. So it's just kind of nuts. Like it's kind of like a full circle moment for real. Like instead of just playing it though, like I'm like writing shit down. I don't know if this makes sense. It might sound like a lunatic, but yeah. Okay, that's it for this video. What do y'all think of my ranking? Do y'all think I was too harsh, too nice? Let me know what you think. Last but not least, song of the day. I don't know if y'all know much about K-pop, but I am a K-pop stan. If you see my other videos, you would see my posters in the background. And since aespa did really, really good at the Mama Awards and Supernova is the K-pop song of the year, like I don't know why hoes are mad that they won. They definitely deserved that win for Supernova. That song was everywhere. It's a banger. Even though Miss Karina don't really fuck with it. Sorry, girl. Y'all did your big one with Supernova. So yeah, everyone stream if you haven't already heard. If you aren't already in with the girls, stream Supernova. Supernova. That's what they do. Don't judge me. We can't all dance like Karina, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's it for this video, though. Hope you enjoyed. Bye. Like, subscribe, or whatever. I hate asking people to do that. I'm sorry. You don't have to. You can though. That'd be fun.